Hello everybody and welcome to the Minecraft loading screen. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the Neubrite Kingdom Next Generation. As you can see, we are in 1.16.1. That's why I did the whole loading screen thing there. But as we join in, we last logged in to the Nether, which is, that could have ended poorly. If I was like... if I was like over here, you know what I mean? Yeah, the Nether looks very different. Yeah, so we recently updated, today in fact, to the 1.16 release, and I've been kind of just chilling, setting up some stuff. Got my golden helmet on just in case I get in any trouble. But yeah, not too bad. I collected a little bit of this stone. And I set up a path to my portal. A very treacherous one, but a path nonetheless. So I'm going to head back to my base here, and I've got an idea for today's episode. Or not an idea, I've got a plan for today's episode. So my plan is a 3-step plan. First is to show you this farm I've been working on and get some progress done on that. Then second, it is to find a fortress in this new nether, because the existing fortresses, or at least the one I was at before, does not exist anymore. So we'll have to find a new fortress. And here we go. Oh, well, we got one thing done today. I even built past this. How did I not see that before? Okay, well, that was perfect timing. Step two. That was step 2. We're just done. Boom. And then lastly, it's to enchant something. I need these boots enchanted, and that might be it. And then maybe, I got looting through on the sword. I want to get I have some books too. I went to a village, and I chopped down some bookcases. So no cows were harmed in the making of, well, at least in the collecting of these books. I don't know about the making of these books. That's another thing I want to talk to you guys about, is veganism versus being a vegetarian. I'm kind of leaning more on the vegetarian scale because of the lesser difficulty. It just seems to be really hard to get anything done in Minecraft without using animal products. Like, you need leather for some things. You know what I mean? You need leather for books. Like, how am I ever going to do books, you know? I could just not do enchanted books, but then my enchants will all suck unless I combine a bunch of tools, which would be really expensive. So there's that, and then there's the there was another one. Oh, the bed thing. Someone told me, Soul told me that beds are probably not vegan because even though it's silk, comes from a spider, silk is still kind of like a animal product, although I had a little pushback on that one. So spiders are like a mob, so I still count that one. But regardless, wool, you don't have to kill the sheep to get their wool. You can just shear them and then they regrow it. So like, where do I stand on that? As the character, I'm probably, as long as it doesn't hurt the animal, I think it's fine. So when I really wanted to start this challenge, I didn't really want to get into the ethical thing behind it. I really just wanted to give myself a challenge of not eating meat, because I've always eaten meat in all the series, and I just wanted to take a break from that and try something different, try something unique. Not a lot of people do it. So, with that said, we are changing the status to vegetarian. Hopefully you guys aren't disappointed with that news, but I think it's just going to allow us to do more things. Like, we're going to have these books, we're going to have, maybe we can make a wool farm still. Although maybe not like an actual wool farm, maybe like a free range wool farm. Just have like a big area with sheep in it, and hopefully they don't run off. I don't know. We'll do that. I don't know about dyeing the sheep or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, that was about that. That's it about that. Now let me show you about this farm here. Also, I think my sounds are down a little. Yeah, there. We are on peaceful. Wait, but there's a zombie. Wait, we aren't on peaceful. Can I get the difficulty? The difficulty is hard. Okay, well. Anyway, here's the farm I built so far. So I've got carrots down pretty much everywhere. I don't think there's any other crop. And then under here we have water. Can I do this quick without... just take my word for it. There's water behind all of these. And what we have left to do is we're going to hook this up to redstone so that we can just flip a switch. Or maybe set up, I don't know if you can do detection things. Like, is there a way to detect fully grown carrot? Do the observers do that? I'm not entirely sure. So we'll do some testing on that. But if we can't, we'll just do like a lever, flip the switch, water comes out, floods everything to the center, and then we'll have like a minecart hopper come pick it up, or another water stream come this way, and then have, chests over here and stuff. So yeah, so I think that is what we're going to start with today. And then I think I have a couple other design things I want to talk through too. Because as you see, I've built with the diorite here. And now that we have this basalt and this black stone, I wanted to try some other options. See if like a darker color would look better. I am not a fan of the noise, if I'm being honest. But we could try a couple of different things here. The basalt, I'm not a big fan of the basalt either, if I'm really being honest. This is just like if we want a black variant of diorite, which I think is pretty cool, right? Is it like the same pattern almost? Pretty close. So I honestly like the black stone a lot. I don't like the basalt as much. And you can even do a pressure plate and a button. Wow. That is really cool. Can you do stairs? I would imagine so. Where's my stone cutter? Yes, but it looks like that. Oh, and you can do... Oh, and there's bricks, too. You can do bricks, and you can do chiseled. Okay, what about with... what about basalt? What about regular basalt? Polished basalt. That's like, I feel like that's a major mess up. Unless there's some other stuff you can do with basalt, that feels like a major, like, step backwards in terms of, like, Minecraft updates. Like, I feel like that's really bad, because it seems basalt's way more common. And I feel like being able to do more with it. You can't smelt it either, right? Right. So I feel like that's a really big mess up. Let me know if you can do stuff with it. I don't know, but that seems really not great. Maybe the blast resistance really high on it, but it seems like it's easy to break blocks. I would assume not, but who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I think we're gonna stick with the diorite just because I'm lazy. And we'll go ahead and finish up this place here. I need to get some concrete, and then I need to dig out the top, because this isn't where it's gonna go. Or maybe it will. Maybe it'll be like a little hang down so we can actually get some lighting. Yeah, I haven't really planned it out yet. I haven't planned out the lighting yet, and that's a problem because we need lighting for our crops. I don't want all these torches here. So we'll get that out. I think I want to make these at least 3 tall, maybe 5. I'll just dig out a bunch of stuff on the top because we're making a ceiling anyway. And yeah. Also, that's why I went so far underground here, because I decided to make this pretty tall. And I didn't want it peeking out of the ground. So, alright, I'll get started here. I'll get some concrete. I'll start digging. And I will be right back. Boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom, boom. Here is the kind of finished product. I don't know. I really want to get your guys' opinion on this one. It does, but also doesn't have that laboratory feel to it. I really like the blackstone. Is that what it's called? Where is this? Blackstone. Yeah, I really like the blackstone. And what we did is we have it slabbed off here. So that the carrots just go underneath, and then later we'll hook something up at the bottom to collect it. So I think all we have to do now is, so we have an entrance to do, which I don't think we'll do today. And then we have the redstone, which we can work on right now. So let me... Ooh, that is a good one. I don't even know if I have redstone. Well, let's do a little testing here. Do I have a bucket? I do have a bucket. Awesome. So we'll do a little testing here on the redstone side. How we are going to like power this and get this working. And then maybe we'll work on the rail underneath. And then last thing is I wanted to go to the Nether Fortress and see if... Oh, hello. Where is your buddy? Why are you by yourself? I have a feeling he spawned to the wall and died. It might be a little too morbid. But how did he maybe the villager got killed by... I don't know. I'm not theory crafting right now. I just wanted to get in here. Okay. Oh, and then the one more thing for the farm is that we need lighting. We need to work on the lighting too. But let's work on the redstone for right now. And then maybe we'll do a lighting and then exit in another episode. And I do not have any redstone, so let me run over and get some. I think I have some in my mind, so we'll just head on in the Nether. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but also this is the first time I'm actually seeing like pigmen, and they're a little different, which is getting more of a pig vibe, which is good, but like also not good, because I don't really like it. It's a little creepy. They're creepier. I think it's cool though. I think it is good. I really hate this noise though. It was a little quieter there for you guys so you could hear it, but I do not like the walking noise for the Nether, so I'm gonna just try talking over it. But I did expand this path here. I don't know if I showed you guys that. One main thing I get from this new Nether is like kind of like an underworld kind of feel, which is, I mean, basically what it is. But what is it called in Stranger Things? Is it called the underworld? Is it called the underground? Is that what it's called? Underworld, but right. Oh, like I don't know. The particles and stuff. It really gives me like Stranger Things vibes, which might be like a cool design choice for the Nether. Like if someone makes a base in the hello. Where did he come from? Okay, okay. This is really cool. I'm getting like more open to the new Nether. At first I was like, dang, this is crazy. And now it's like it's really cool. I think it's a lot easier when you have transport too. Alright, do we have any redstone here? And I was actually thinking of cutting that, but it was actually kind of interesting walking through the Nether with you guys. Alright, so what is that? Is that just a redstone block? New recipes unlocked. What is that thing? A target? What? I have not seen this before. Do we have any wheat grown? I want to make that. Also, someone's been expanding the farm, which is very nice. Thank you. Target. Interesting. And I guess if I hit it with my assumption is that if I hit it, then it will like trigger a redstone signal. Is that true? I'm getting sidetracked. Do I have a bow and arrow? Do I have a bow and some arrows? I do not. Okay. Well, we'll have to save that one for that one. But I think this will replace the, because you could shoot a wooden button with a bow. You could hit it with an arrow and it would activate. So this might replace that and make it a little easier target. Literally. Literally easier target. So, okay, that's cool. Now back to what we were actually doing, which is the water. So we'll set up something a little here. We'll just do some testing at spawn. So we have our water kind of just like behind here. So we'll open this. want it the other way. We have our water in there. If we signal right there, I need something to activate it. Okay. Alright, so activate it and it stays up. Boom, boom. That seems pretty easy. So I guess we can just hide it behind the wall there. Just have it, or yeah, what happens if we have two of them here? If we hook up another piece of redstone. Oops. Alright, that seems really easy. So this block can just power that. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to jump back to the base and try to put this in. Alright, so I think we could just run a line down this way here. We might have to fit a repeater in. But I think we should be good. I think maybe we could just fit a repeater at the beginning too. Let me see. So how long is this? We got 3, 5, 8, 10, 13, 14. So this would actually work. We might be able to just do a repeater. Let's see. And I don't know where we want the lever either. Probably near the front. So this would be 14. This would be 15. I think if we put a repeater here. We should put some lighting up in here because I think they could still spawn on redstone, right? Alright, so if we do something like put a repeater or put a lever there. And then but then the other side too. We probably want it to be connected on both sides. Huh. And now I screwed myself over because if I unpower it, it's going to make a mess. Can we get a torch? Perfect. We'll just add the torch there. Wait, so where would we... Oh, shoot. Take it. Oh, they actually didn't slide under. Oh, they all grouped up there. That is not preferable. Hopefully we can figure that out. So where would a good place for this lever be? Probably maybe like just right in the middle here. And then we just go underneath and then up. 12, 13, 14. Perfect. I think that's the perfect length. So let's just go ahead and try not to screw this up. So we'll turn this off. And boom, just like that. Okay. This side is all set up. We'll just mirror it on the other side and call it good. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Boom. Perfect. Awesome. So it looks like we are all set. We just need to figure out this lighting here. And then we should be good to go. Should be good to go. And this will be our first base build. And then later on, we'll try to connect it to the main base, either through this staircase here or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll have to work out the connections later on. But I think for now, what I want to do is build the core buildings. The core buildings, the core main functions, and then later on we'll work in the how to connect them all to each other. Because I feel like as long as we give it space, it shouldn't be too hard to just go back and connect everything. So, yeah. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. I know we were going to check out I know I said we were going to check out the Nether Fortress, but I think we're going to save that for next episode because I was talking to another member and we might have an idea for a blaze farm. So I'd rather do that together than, kind of get started without them and do it without them. So stay tuned for next episode. Will be a blaze farm most likely, or maybe the dragon fight, depending on the order of how I release things. But yeah. hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.